How does centrifugation work? A centrifuge simulates the process of sedimentation due to gravity, but does so using a much more powerful force, centrifugal force. The centrifugal force is created by spinning the mixture rapidly about a central axis in a centrifuge. Centrifugation separates components on the basis of their physical properties, such as size, mass, and density. To understand how this works, let's consider a mixture of particles in solution containing particles that differ in mass, size, density, and so on. As the centrifuge rotates, it causes the components of the mixture to experience an outward force away from the center of rotation. The heavier the particle, the further away from the center it will move. The speed of the rotor is measured in revolutions per minute, or RPM. The greater the RPM, the greater the centrifugal force. As a result, the lighter components will remain in the center near the axis of rotation, while the heavier components are deposited at the sides of the centrifuge. Each particle will travel a particular distance away from the center of the centrifuge depending on its mass, size, and density. At the end of the centrifugation process, some or all of the components will be separated out depending on the nature of the particles and the effectiveness of the centrifuge. Disc stack centrifuge structure. Let's examine the main components of a disc stack centrifuge. The separation process takes place in a bowl. The central rotor is attached to and surrounded by the bowl, which rotates at high speeds during operation. The bowl also contains the disc stack. This consists of a number of conical plates placed one on top of each other at a fixed distance. The discs in the disc stack are positioned at an angle as shown on screen. Although they are relatively short, they have a high surface area, which shortens the sedimentation path and increases the efficiency of the centrifuge. A centripetal pump located at the top of the centrifuge removes the clarified liquid. Solid material that has entered the disc stack gathers on the surface of each disc and then slides down to the solid's holding place at the edge of the bowl.